That would be helpful if we had another bomb type unlocked, but we don't. Sorry, Captain Cuttlefish. Unidentified flying object. Trouble over Inkopolis. Pretty sure this is like the tutorial level? That's an Octostriker. Beware the ink strike. Get out of the way when you see it coming. In terms of other gaming news, Detective Pikachu just launched, and it's doing pretty well, and that's cool. I'm not gonna see it until it comes out, like, digital, or like, on DVD, or whatever, because I don't like theaters. I have an actual aversion to seeing movies in theaters, so, yeah, I'm not really gonna rush out to see that. Hello, I'm not sure how to say that, but welcome to the stream. I forgot to put my glasses on. I always do this. It's like I can't read chat very efficiently because I never have my glasses on when I'm actually streaming. But yes, welcome. How goes? Just going through the campaign of Splatoon because it's been a while and I actually enjoy this campaign. I know a lot of people found it a little bit too simple, but I enjoy it for what it is. Ow. That was very unfortunate. Also, we don't have like a weak state. I might be playing with viewers. I wanted to do a single player playthrough at the moment, but I might play later. I haven't really decided yet. I'm mostly a single player streamer, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, so we have the Octostriker over here. And just gonna do this. Zapfish ahoy! It's partly for internet reasons. I can't really stream games and play them online at the same time or else I disconnect. Seems that some Octarians can assume humanoid form. These specimens have superior physical capabilities and are highly aggressive. High-ranking individuals have kelp on their heads, but what motivates them, if anything at all? You've rescued enough Zapfish. Head to the boss kennel, bucko. Alright, so boss number 2. Alright, so our second boss battle, we have to shoot the little weak points that are extremely obvious and telegraph. Once the head stops spinning, we have to climb up and hit the tentacle coming out. Pretty standard, straightforward stuff there. I like this boss design actually, it's pretty cool. It also doesn't come back in Splatoon 2 or Octo expansion, so maybe that's also why I think it's cool, because I don't remember it. Because a lot of bosses are reused, which I feel like is kind of cool because of nostalgia, and also because they do make them legitimately a lot better in Splatoon 2 and Octo expansion, but also it's kind of nice seeing these bosses that didn't come back and all. Fourth area, so the Octo Shower, I think is what it was called. That boss is really fun. what really sucks if you're trying to 100% the game, as I discovered from personal experience. Doing it with like a roller is not a good time, to be honest. And that's another boss down. Not too bad. I think these bosses are easier than in the sequels, but they're still alright. They're still probably the high point. Squishy scratch. What's that sound? Cuttlefish. Blasted radio must be broken. You're doing great, Agent 3. Don't let up. Another anti-octopus weapon blueprint. It's all becoming clear. They must be using the Zapfish to revive the great octo weapons. You don't say. Alright, we're gonna be here for a bit. This is like my least favorite area for finding level entrances, because it's like the most like convoluted. I think more so than even 4 and 5. So yeah, we're probably gonna be stuck here for a bit. So we have 11, so that's good, I think. There's the boss kettle, which actually doesn't help us at all. There's a shortcut. That's good. Shoot. Well, now what do we do? I think in the last area we got up to 8, so what we're looking for is 9, ideally. This is 12, that is the opposite of what I need. I swear inkrails are also a little bit finicky in this. I also feel like this game's controls are technically simultaneously better and worse than Splatoon 1, or Splatoon 2's, which is a really weird thing to say, I know. But, I've actually read specifically that the input responsiveness, like the input delay, is actually better in this game than Splatoon 1, not in Splatoon 1, in Splatoon 2. But I feel like the controls themselves are better in Splatoon 2, even though supposedly they're better in this game. Alright, how many levels is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we need one more. I'm gonna be real, I don't know where that is. It's probably right in plain sight, because of course it will be. Actually, nope, not there. Again, this will be a large portion of these streams, I feel. It's just finding the levels, let alone actually playing them. Wait, I actually think I know where it is. Also, okay, Sonic. Right. Is it here? No, it's not here. Double checking. The last one was actually 9, so we're looking for 10. Wait, 10, 11, Wait, do we have them all? 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually do have them all. So I was just going around trying to find levels, but I apparently had them all unlocked anyway. So good job, me. But now that we have them all unlocked, let's start with Inkrail Skyscape, walking a fine line. As you can tell, it's a very inkrail heavy level. One little weird thing is I don't remember what the grind rails are called, because there's grind rails in Splatoon 2, and I don't remember what they're called, because I instinctively always want to call them inkrails. Even though that's technically not correct, because the inkrails are the manual ones, not the grind rails. Also, welcome back. Ow. I feel like Splatoon 1 single player at least has a slightly stronger soundtrack. Like, I know that's a really minor thing for most people, and most people don't care that much. But, I do find it very noticeable how I find Splatoon 1 soundtrack a lot more enjoyable. Also for the multiplayer as well. And I know that's all very subjective, as music often is, but, even then, the multiplayer music in both is leagues better. The single-player music in 1 isn't exactly stellar either. I just find it slightly preferable to choose. Also, there's the sunken scroll. This is actually a pretty cool level, having to jump between 8 rails vertically like that. Alright, so, this looks intimidating. I actually felt slightly bizarre that knowing that this would have been really difficult for me, like when I first played the game, but now it's like actually really simple. It's kind of a weird, sort of almost surreal feeling, because I've been playing so much Splatoon in the meantime, that it's kind of odd that this level is actually not that bad anymore, to me. Mostly because Yaku expansion has so much worse things than that. But that just seemed like, wow, that was really easy. Also, thanks for not remembering the button input again. It's X. I swear, if I go back to Splatoon 2, I'm gonna keep pushing X and opening up the map. That actually happened to me a lot when I did the test fire, which was the open beta Splatfest. I kept accidentally pushing X, which opens the map, so I was pretty much useless to my team because I kept pushing the wrong button, so that was fun. With the creatures of the surface driven to extinction by rising sea levels, the ancestors of the Inklings were free to haul their 10-legged bodies up onto the abandoned land. This is how the Mollusk era began. That was number 10, so where's 11? 11's over there. Luckily we have all the inkrails, so that'll speed things up considerably. I think you're supposed to climb up, like, over here. But, hey, inkrails. Invisible avenues, find your path. This is another concept that comes up, like, I want to say just this one time. Like, this never comes up ever again in the entirety of this game. Except for this level. But it's used, like, way more in Splatoon 2. And they did some pretty cool things with it there, and this was like a standout level in this game too, so I'm glad it came back. Also, I just like to take a moment to talk about how, like, actually not as good as I remembered the visuals looking. That was a really horrible way to word it. But what I meant was, it's kind of weird to me how, like, the lighting looks a little bit worse, as an example. The character models, I don't think are too much worse, but it's mostly the lighting. I think some environmental details improved, but, like, I remember when the game was first announced, people were kind of like, Splatoon 2 doesn't look that much better, but in actuality it does have a lot of visual improvements. And it's really noticeable going back Not that this game looks bad by any means, but it's just kind of noticeable. Alrighty then, so... words are hard. So moving on. We have to find a needle in the haystack here. There we go, there's the exit. Also, motion controls are a lot more refined, so I think that's one reason why I think Splatoon 2 plays better, even if technically, I think Splatoon 1 does have better input delay. So it's kind of this weird trade-off. And I don't even find the input delay that bad in the Splatoon 1. Compared to, I know a lot of people say it's a lot worse, but I don't really notice it that much. Plus I'm just used to it by now, so it's not really a problem. Also, there's like an amiibo challenge to do this with limited ink, and that one's kind of rough. Like, a lot of the amiibo challenges aren't that bad, but this one's actually kind of mean. Alright, so the little balloon fish there kind of made this entire puzzle trivial of having to figure out the invisible pathway, but hey, it makes it a lot easier. Also, this is another segment that's really difficult with the limited ink because of just how many enemies are here. With unlimited ink, it's actually not that bad, but with limited, it's kind of a difficult segment. I tried to do something cool and it didn't work out at all. There we go. I say there we go, and there's still 2 more enemies left. Twice a year, the Inkopolis Collection Fashion Show captures the hearts, minds, and wallets of the city's youth. Is there no room in these creatures' minds for anything but battle and fashion? I don't think so, actually.